Welcome to the latest metal detecting coil test. The metal detector coil test, the DTEC SEF 8x5 coil. Symmetrical electromagnetic field. But we'll just turn the threshold down a little bit. Expand to full screen. Well, this coil is supposed to give better target ID, it's got more stability, better ground balance and slightly more depth than a standard double D coil. This coil is supposed to be like a combination of a double D coil and a concentric coil apparently. It is supposed to have some good benefits for finding things, this coil. Got a lot on here. Better pinpointing. It is claimed that it has better pinpointing. You know, sometimes these manufacturers make these claims about coils, but I'm not always convinced that all their claims are true. It probably is just file this. We hear all these claims about different detectors, coils, but when you're actually using them in the field, I find that the differences that they make are hardly noticeable at all. In many cases. Well, first find it's just a tiny bit of sliced up aluminium. SEF butterfly coil. Field left on the canceller because it's been extremely heavily detected on. If you really did want a very good, cheap, a very powerful detector for cheap, you know, for not much cost, we'll get an Explorer or an Explorer 2 or an Explorer SE and put one of these coils on, and it'll probably find absolutely everything that a Equinox will find, or a Manticore or a Legend. Save yourself a fortune on these overpriced new detectors. You really don't need to spend a fortune on them. I've used them, expensive detectors, and I find that detectors like the Explorer will find everything that a Manticore or an Equinox will find. You just really need to get used to the machine. Just get some practice on it. A few hundred hours. For £200 you could get an Explorer and one of these coils, probably, or thereabouts. And it's very good performer, this detector. On the test depths I've done, depth test, it's just as deep as the Equinox Manticore. There's virtually no difference between them. This one's a little heavy, that's the only problem. This will last forever, this will still be going. And some of these new Manticores are dead when they falter, when they've been trashed. They're very cheaply made, modern detectors. Poor materials, and they're not really strong. Now, I did buy this coil second hand, and it does look like it has had quite a lot of use. Looking on the underside of the coil, the pinpointing seems must be a good coil. Somebody's used it quite a lot. It's very sharp. Probably is a good coil. That's iron. It's the first coin found with it. Well, it's a key actually. Thought it was a coin at first. That small key. Second find. Small key. This spot's been heavily detected mask that I'm using here, reduced the iron mask. I just thought I would try it and see if this coil can hit anything that I've missed on previous searches. 29. To the trash bag, just a small key, so it's a digital. Digital dual display set. Got a fairly low tone here. Seems like Seems to be a very sensitive coil from first impressions. Seems sensitive, very sensitive. Should be a good jewellery hunting coil. This 8x5 SEF. It's either 8x5 or 8x6. I think it might be 8x6. Just some canceller. It's a well built coil. High pressure injection into the coils. There was some kind of glue that they use, or resin. It is injected at high pressure into the coil apparently. That's what I've read up on it. It's the first SEF coil that I've ever used actually, this one. Got an eye on here. Using a Dr. Ortak extended digger. It's to be about 4 or 5 inches down. A decimal half pence, a very small coin that. Seriously, I've walked over this spot probably at least 100 times, maybe 200 times, with different detectors, and managed to miss that very small coin. In fact, I really didn't think there was anything on this